I previously had said I'm going to put a wood flooring down over this carpet, and there's my laminate, clipped together, free-floating floor, hardwood paneling, planking that I'm going to be installing down on the floor. Now, if you're going to do that on your floor, just don't get too gung-ho. Figure out, are you going to do anything with your electrical requirements first? Are you going to be needing to patch any holes in your walls in order to get your wires down to where they need to go? Do you need to do some sheetrock patching to any walls? Do you need to do any painting first? All that kind of stuff you're going to want to do first before you put your flooring down. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to ultimately put this flooring down, and I need to get all that other stuff done first. Okay, the flooring's going to be one of the last things I do before I get my my studio back together. You know, once the flooring goes down, then I'll have my modular furniture, and I'll put that together and kind of figure out, you know, okay, what else do I need in here and that kind of thing. But go through the thought process now, because hey, you can do pretty much anything you want in your little studio. But now's the time to figure that out, not after you install your flooring and get ready to go. Now, if you already have a finished flooring down, let's say it's carpet or linoleum or whatever you got down, and you're going to leave that, that's okay. You know, you can put some craft paper down or some drop cloths, you know, if you have to do some sheetrock repairs or some electrical work, some cut-in boxes, whatever, some painting, you know, you can do that too. But, you know, here I'm going to do that same thing because I want to keep this carpet nice, because in case I ever want to do anything different in this room, I can always unsnap all of my wood flooring, and I can save that for something else, because it's the beauty of that flooring is it's just going to be free floating on the carpet. So if I ever want to pull it up, this floor is going to look just like it is. And so I want to be careful even before I put this flooring down. Hey, you watch these videos, and if I can do it, you can do it. I know you can change your room and do some of your videos in there. Now, you may not be able to do all your videos in there. I mean, if you have to go out on a job site or something like that to make a video or go outside, that's fine too. And I'm going to still do that too. But after hours, or if it's raining outside, or if it's windy or overcast, or if it's at night, I can come in here and make other little videos to my heart's content. You can do the same. The time has come where I'm going to start installing this hardwood floor in the room. Now, incidentally, let's just talk about this carpet a little bit. I'm going to install this flooring right over the carpet. This carpet does not have a pad underneath it. It's almost kind of like a glue-down carpet, except I think they've stretched it, but they didn't put a pad underneath it. And so it's pretty solid. And I'm just going to put this right over the top, and it's going to be free-floating, so that if I ever want to pull this up later on, I can. I can pull up the wood, and voila, I got the carpet down there still. Okay, but if you have carpet with pad, I would not suggest putting this under there, because that's going to give too much when you're walking on it. It's just not going to work out. Okay, and what they tell you to do is put a membrane liner down first, like plastic liner, or even a thin foam liner that you can put on the floor. Well, in this case, we've got this carpet down, so I'm not going to even do that. I'm not really concerned about it too much. If this was a subfloor, a wood floor, or a concrete floor, yes, I would do something to protect the backside of this from moisture. Okay, but since this is just a room with finished carpet in it, I'm just putting this floor down just like that. Before we start snapping this floor together, we got to make sure we put it down right, because there's a right and wrong way to snap this together here. There's a long lip on here, and there's a little short one. And it's like, okay, what do? Do I put the short side up against the wall? Or when I rip, if I have to rip the first one to get it up there, which side do I rip off? Do I rip off the short little lip or do I rip off the long one? Well, get yourself acclimated with this first and see. And I've made the determination that the long lip needs to be facing out all the time. Then I just have the short lip to fit in there, and I lift it up at an angle like that and push it in. Okay? Now you could do it the other way. It's just more awkward because you're like this and you've got to take this piece here and kind of set it underneath and lift up and push it in. And you can do it. It's just a little bit trickier to do that. Okay? So I'm going to put the big lip out, and I had to rip the first piece, the first long strip, and so I ripped off this small little lip here, and I probably won't end up using that piece for anything, but at least I got it set up right, and I'm ready to go. Didn't see what you were looking for on this particular video? That's alright. Send me your questions anyways. Ask the Joe and see what happens.